Hey guys! So today I'm going to be showing you guys my makeup routine, how I prep my skin, how I prime my skin, and what techniques I use to do my makeup. So I hope you guys do enjoy this video, and let's get on to it. So before I start my makeup, I always put this headband on just to get my hair out my face because it always goes in my face when I'm doing my makeup, and I hate that. So what I use to prep my skin is just this moisturizer, because I have really dry skin and this really helps moisturize my skin. And then for my lips, I just use Aquaphor. I have very dry skin, dry lips, a lot of that, so I use those two before I start doing my makeup. So how I start my makeup is always with my eyebrows. My routine has always started with my eyebrows. So I use this angled Morphe brush, and then I use this Morphe eyebrow brush. For my eyebrows, I like to use clear gel. So I just got this Morphe Supreme Brow. It's good. I like it. It's really sticky. It looks like this, and it's just clear. It's just a gel. To conceal my eyebrows, I use the Too Faced Born This Way concealer in the shade Vanilla. So I'm gonna start doing my eyebrows. So to start my eyebrows, I take the Morphe gel and then the Morphe brush, and I just dip the brush into the gel, and then I kind of just brush out my eyebrows and kind of just shape it. And then I just take my angled brush and then the tip of the Too Faced concealer, and I underline my under eyebrow arch, and then I'm gonna blend it out with a little brush. So I underline my eyebrow like that, and then I take a little brush and I kind of just pat it down. Okay, and this is how it looks like. I try to bring down the concealer product to my eyelid as much as I can, but not too much. So it looks like that. I felt like it looks really harsh on camera, but once I put my eyelashes on, I swear it's not gonna look like this. So now I'm gonna conceal the top of my eyebrow with the same Too Faced concealer. And then the next step in my makeup routine is primer. So I tried the e.l.f. Blue Pro something grip primer, but it's in the blue little bottle, and that was water based. So my concealer that I was using, both of them were silicone based, so it would make my makeup separate, and I was always like, what is going on? So I found out that this e.l.f. Luminous Putty Primer is for silicone based makeup. So I started using it and my makeup comes out amazing. So the product on your skin looks like shiny. So this product, so before I do anything, I wipe my lips off. I wipe the Aquaphor off of my lips, and then I just apply the primer literally all over my face. I just don't put it on my eyelids because I never put any makeup on my eyelids, so there's no point of putting primer if I'm not gonna put it on my eyelids. But you guys should do research into if your concealer is water-based or silicone-based, and if your primers match your bases of your concealers. So this one is a silicone-based primer, and the liquid e.l.f. blue one is a water-based primer. It's a tip if you guys don't want your makeup to separate. So now I'm gonna take the Too Faced concealer in the shade Vanilla that I used the same for my eyebrows, for my under eyes. So I usually apply it right here on my nose, and then on my chin, and kind of above and around my lip, and right here too, because this concealer is very full coverage. And then I take a wet beauty sponge, and then I just, blend all of it out. I try to get the concealer to go into my lips, and I'll show you guys why later. Okay guys, so now I blended all of my concealer all over my face except my eyelids. And the next step that I do is I put eyelashes on. These are the lashes I'm going to be using. They are from P2 Lashes. It's a little store here where I live. And the name is Happiness Comes in Waves. So before I put my lashes on, I do curl my lash and put a little bit of mascara. I use this Essence Lash Princess mascara. Just put it on the top of my eyelashes. Dry a little bit. And while my lashes with mascara are drying, I put the glue adhesive on my lash band so I can apply my lashes. So for my lashes, I like to cut the ends, and then I like to not put them on my whole eyelash band, but just on the outer corners of my eyelashes. Okay guys, so the next step that I'm gonna do is my concealer, a brightening concealer. So this is in the shade 190 by Fenty. This concealer I use as a brightening for my under eye or just areas that I want to brighten. Here on my chin, and right here on the tip of my nose, and then the bridge of my nose. And then I follow up on my forehead like that. And I only do the inner corners like this. I need more brightening, so I add this very, very, very light concealer from e.l.f. This is in the shade Fair Beige, and this is the Hydrating Camo Concealer Satin Finish by e.l.f. So this one I don't really apply a lot. I don't really apply a lot with this concealer. I just really just put it in the inner corners, and then again that dot right there on my, just everywhere that I applied the Fenty concealer. The next step that I like to do is contour. I used to use cream contour, but I switched over to powdered contour. And this is by Sephora brand. This is matte bronzer in the shade 04 Amplify. So, and I take a brush. This is a brush by e.l.f. This is the buffing foundation brush, but I use it for my contour powder. Yeah. So I don't take that much, and then I just put it right in this area. I really just try to tap it into this side of my cheek, and then I bring it up. Not too much, but I do bring it up. And then whatever excess I have left, I like to put it on these two sides of my cheek, and then I dip it one more time, and then I go on the other side and I do the same thing that I did on this side to this side. I'm gonna take a little brush. It looks like this. It's a flat end brush. And then that's how I contour my nose. I don't do a heavy contour, because when I used to do it with cream, I feel like it was a lot. And then the next thing I do is blush. So I use this Milani blush. I use this Milani blush, and this is in the shade Berry Amore. And this one I just put it like above where I contour, but not too above. It's not really that pigmented, but that's okay, because we're gonna go with the much more pigmented blush by e.l.f. This is in the shade 21111. It's called Bright Pink. It's by e.l.f. It's very, very pink and pigmented. So I'm gonna take this angled blush brush, and I'm just gonna kind of fan it out right here on my chin. I feel like the camera's gonna make it look really pink, but trust me, it does not look this pink in person. I do like my blush to last kind of all day, so I do add a lot, I guess. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to put powder on my face. So this powder is by Fenty. It's Banana 03. It's the Pro Filter powder, and I I don't know if you guys heard Rauw Alejandro's new song, but I love it so much. Other powder that I use for the rest of my face and not my under eyes is this Fit Me loose powder, and it's in the shade 15. So looks like that. And then I just tap it, and I tap it right here on my, like, on right there, and then I put some here. So I just put it right here, and then right here. I just use this powder for the bottom of my face, and then the Fenty powder to brighten up my face. So while my face is baking for my lips, I like to take like a rag or a Q-tip and kind of just wipe off like the product that was on my lips before. Remember when I told you guys? So now it looks like that. Yeah. So now all the product is off my lips, and my lip combo that I love to use, like this. I take these two lip liners. This one is in the shade Ever SPL828, and this I literally just know the name Truffle. So yeah, it's like a brown. So this one I just outline my lips with it. And then I cross it right here on my top lip and just make a little cross. So with this more pink shade lip liner, I kind of shade in the inner corners of my lip with it. And then that's how my lips look. Lime Life, and it's in the shade 205, so it looks like this. Yeah, and it's kind of just like a pink lipstick, and it's literally so cute. So I just tap that into my inner lip. Sometimes I add gloss, sometimes I don't. Then I take a lip gloss and I put lip gloss on. It's a Morphe lip gloss, and it's in the shade, this shade, I don't know how to pronounce it, and I don't want to butcher the name, but it looks like that. It's that's the shade. So I feel like I'm done baking. I don't really bake for that long. I feel like once I'm done doing my lips, I can take this powder off. That's how my makeup looks, but I'm not done. I'm gonna go in with this Anastasia Glow Kit highlighter palette, and I'm going to take a highlighting little brush. I don't put it in my inner corners, I just put it on my eyebrows. I don't like it on my cheek either. So I'm gonna take the shade Starburst, and I just put it on the top of it, of my eyebrow. I just put it on the top of my eyebrow, and it creates that little shine. And then I take another angled brush, and then I just tap it, the same shade Starburst, into my under arch of my eyebrows. I don't put too much, but I put enough for it to be noticeable. And then you can tell my nose is already shiny, so I don't put any highlighter there. So now I go in with this Fit Me foundation powder, and this one is in the shade 220, Natural Beige, Beige Natural. And then I press this everywhere. especially in these inner corners, especially in those inner corners of my nose, because that's where I notice that it tends to be very oily when I wear makeup and my makeup separates. So yeah, sometimes I like to do a little cat wing in between my inner corners. This eyeliner is by e.l.f. so, and then I just do my inner corners. I don't do a lot, but like I do them. So that's how the little liner looks. I don't, like I said, I don't make it really, like I don't put a lot. I make sure it's seen. So what I use to set my face is this MAC Fit Plus Prep and Prime spray, setting spray. So just, and then I just let it kind of air into, and melt all of the makeup into one. So this is the end product, everyone, and I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Don't forget to like, share this video, comment what other videos I should do or other video suggestions. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.